my friends! Ahoy! Oh, my lord. I'm breathing the sweet air of freedom. The sweet air of adventure. There's no traffic. There's no alarms. There's no one to nag you out here. There's no social media. It's just me and you guys. Out in the open seas. Ah, it's so nice. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Gaming Galleon. I'm Captain Raz, just another guy trying to get through life by hook or by crook. And I just happen to have a pirate ship that is filled with around 40 or so years of the greatest video games of all time. How about that? But do we sit around and just play video games? Do we sit around and just meme? Is that all we do here? No! 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 Stop using video games as an excuse to have an adventure. Use video games as a springboard, my friends. Use it as inspiration to go out there and find adventure. That's what it's all about. And today, could we find ourselves in a more exotic location? Okay, admittedly, yes. Yes, we could. Basically, we're I'm not gonna lie to you. We're sitting in a parking lot just outside of one of those mass car washes. The ship's being washed. All right, whole ship's being washed outside of a gas station. I don't know if it's a Mike's or what are they? I didn't even look. To be honest, I just said bring us to one of the local car washes and just scrape this baby. Okay, it's been too long. The snow's been on the ground. It was the holidays. It's time to get our lives back together, I said to the other pirates. They weren't happy about it. But I said, I learned recently that if you order your life a little bit more, life can be a lot more fun. And I learned that from my sister. How about that, huh? Sometimes you learn true wisdom from those closest to you, if you just listen. It's very strange. She called me, texted me, and said, how would you like me to come to your house and clean it? And it's like, I felt exposed when she asked me that. I felt almost violated, certainly put on the spot, because being a middle-aged bachelor of adventure, cleaning behind the TV, hell, cleaning in front of the TV hasn't been much of a priority. So as a result, my place got a little out of hand, and while there's games all over the Gaming Galleon, there's games back at my place too. And they were getting everywhere. They were on the floor, they were stacked up in the kitchen, they were stacked up in shelves in the bathroom. Everywhere you could think of, there were video games. And she just thought, you got so much cool stuff here, but you can't use any of it because the whole place is a complete and utter shambles. And I'm a little embarrassed to bring it up. Bear all to you guys. But I have to say, she came in on a Friday, late at night, and got to work right away after driving 2.5 hours in the worst snows that we've had this entire season. Went to bed on an inflatable mattress, got up about 5 hours later and got right back to it. And all we did was clean and listen to Hanna-Barbera cartoons the majority of the weekend. we found a little time to get some shopping in and some noodles. But for the most part, she was like gangbusters around here. My home, not here on the ship. I could imagine her coming to the ship. There's no way. The ship's on its own. But she came in with shelving, she came in with cleaning supplies, and she came in with a whole bucket load of elbow grease and showed me how it's done. And so now I'm kind of in this mode where every day I'm bettering the house a little bit more and a little bit more. And I know for most of you, this is a snooze. This isn't big news. But life can sometimes, for me, the chores just got away from me. And I got to the point where it was almost like I couldn't dig myself out. And she did it. I don't want to say that she saved me, but she certainly turned, my day-to-day life around. Pretty amazing. So this show's to her. This show is to everybody out there. And, I just want to say, I really said up and down, I'm not comfortable with you coming. I don't think it's a good idea. The snow's bad. I'm embarrassed about the house. This is on me. It's all, there's no reason for you to do this. And she said something that I would never think of anyone to say. And she said, when I help people clean, it's like cleansing for me. It feels good. I like doing it. And I guess that's just a testament to the kind of selflessness that, humans can be sometimes. And I think that that's something that an old pirate who is, obsessed with video games and travel and adventure needs to think about a little bit more often. So this show goes out to her. And this show goes out to any of you out there who, look at a dirty toilet or, a pile of dishes and look at it not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. How do we celebrate cleaning? I mean, how many video games have cleaning in them? Or at least make them fun? Well, let me show you one. Have you guys ever heard of a relatively hard to find, more expensive than usual GameCube game called Chibi Robo? You ever hear of this one? Plug into Adventure. It's a little robot there who's got an outlet. That's how he keeps himself powered up. And basically, he's given to a little girl on her 6th birthday. 8th birthday? And it's his job to go around his house, her house, where her mother and father and she live, and clean up. And he's only, he's about the size of a coffee cup there. So it's an exciting adventure, seeing a world, seeing your humdrum house in a different perspective, and also seeing what complete and total slobs humans can be. So let's play a little Chibi Robo. Let's clean up a little bit, for God's sake. We'll come back. We'll hit the booty segment. The booty segment, I will just say that in stature, it's about as small as Chibi Robo. But unlike Chibi Robo, there may be more to it than you would expect. Let's hit up the old Harper transition over here, shall we? There's my girl. See if I remember how to do this. 3 years of music school, folks. I bring you Chibi Robo for the GameCube. All right, there's our pile. He's all plugged in. He's charged up. He's ready to go. I'm hoping I'm not drowning you out too much with the wacky music. Oh man, I didn't even show you guys what Tracy found. I just sat there and got sappy for 10 minutes. I didn't even show you the kind of stuff she found. Give me this controller. Maybe we'll look at it later. Alright, here's Chibi. Do I have headphones? Where'd my headphones go? I forgot about them. There we are. There's my girls. Alright. There we go. Alright, so this is Chibi's little house. Let's go out into the home and get started. They put his house right out of the living room. His house is about as big as, say, a briefcase. Whew, that was hot. Oh, something fell. It's the middle of the night. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really want to look at the manual. And here we go. We got the whole... Oh, now, in this, for some reason, toys come to life. I see a toy over here. Want to go talk to him? I don't know. I think we've got some cleaning to do. See how dirty this place is. Actually, it's relatively... See, there's another toy. She won't let us through the door. They're gonna make us read a manual? This is not what I intended. I've already stored this in my memory base, but I think you should read it. No! We'll live in ignorance. Yes, what bravery indeed. Oh, look, there's a doorway out. I want to talk to us? He's not talking to us. Oh, now look, now look, the dog has come through here and left a bit of a mess, so we're on the job. Let's break out our toothbrush here. There we go. You see, we've got a little bit of currency coming in every time we complete a little chore. Those are happy points. That makes the family happier. And as the happier the family becomes, the more you can, I guess, buy stuff to upgrade our buddy, Chibi. Now, I've never been in this room before. Let's see. Oh, come on! I really wanted to go in there. Alright, put this away. I don't know, what do you think? You think we should go bother Dad? Look at him up there. That's Dad. I wonder if I can wake him up. Oh, what if we jump on his hand? What's happening? Yeah, it sounded like a trumpet. Far side of the foyer. Alright, well maybe we'll look. Oh, is that the dog? Oh, we gotta get up here. The way that Dad talks in this is great. Delicious. We've all been there, huh, ladies? Alright. Where's the foyer? Far side of the foyer? What is the foyer? Oh, we gotta go bother the dog. Let's see if we can make it to the dog. Alright, well, we gotta do a little jump here, so let's bust out our copter. Oh, we're running out of power. We're gonna run out of battery power here. Can we at least jump on the dog before we go? Oh, no. No, 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 no! Oh no! What have I done? I just killed Chibi. Right. What happens now? Are we able to? I've never done this before, so I was crying. Yeah, I know. Look at the state we're in. Oh man! Don't tell me it's all over. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Right. Yep, okay. Thank you, Telly. Not enough. Just. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, we lost some money for that. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Okay. This is what I get for dying, folks. I'm really sorry. Adjust my happy point total. Where are we at? Oh no, did we rank down for that? Oh, okay. Oh. Thank you for the new battery. Okay, great. Wonderful. Let's go. Well, we gotta go. Yeah, I'll save. No, you know what, I won't. We got other stuff. Alright, we'll come back to Chibi. We'll come back to Chibi. I'm an idiot. You know, I don't know. It's like... Why do games become like 10,000 times harder when I'm here on the ship? I don't really understand. I get these games ready back in Indianapolis in the old game room. Play at my leisure. I haven't killed poor Chibi once. But I get, 2 minutes of gameplay with you guys, all of a sudden he's dead. Oh well, he'll be okay. He's a robot, right? Alright. Who wants to see what's in the chest? You ready for that? Let's go take a look. Alright, so we got 3 deals in here. As I said, when it comes to stature, they're about as big as old Chibi. They're pretty small, which is always a delight with the camera. But we'll see what we can do. First one, 5 PSP games for $5. I don't remember what these are, but I remember them being decent. Let's take a look and see what we got. $5, 5 PSP games. Ridge Racer. Hey folks, it's Ridge Racer. Now I'm spitting memes. It's terrible. I'm better than that. Come on. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Okay. I'm pretty sure this one got remade on PS3. I don't really know much about it. Okay. Ace Combat 10, which I was a little surprised to see on the PSP. But there you have it. I could see the PSP being decent for Ace Combat. Hot Shots Golf. I mean, how can you go wrong? Open T. Great stuff. And finally, one that I would say this is the hardest one to find. I haven't seen this one often. I remember seeing it at GameStop back in the day. Deadhead Fred. It's mature rated. Notice that. That's interesting. Mature rated game. So yeah, pretty decent. I don't really know what to make of this one. I'm not even sure what D3 Publishing has done. I know they've done some stuff. Do they have to do with Earth Defense Force? I don't know. But there you go, 5 PSP games. I mean, I think those are all pretty decent titles. They all complement each other well. You got racing, stealth, air sim, golf, and maybe platforming. I think that's pretty good for $5. Not bad. Don't count out the PSP. This guy, we were at a thrift store that I go, a pawn shop that I go to, relatively maybe once a week, and they have this pile of just absolute garbage DS games that have just been there forever. However, this time they happen to have one of these cases that holds games, and there was nothing really to speak of in there either. And I said, to be honest, the only thing I'm really interested in here is the case itself, because we have a lot of DS and 3DS games, so much to the point where sometimes we're just putting them in cups, just filling up cups with these. So these are always nice to have. And I believe we settled on $3, but I can't be sure. It might have been $5. And I was like, $5 for that thing? I don't know, that seems a little high. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what, we'll do $5. Maybe he settled on $3? It's either $3 or $5. We'll say with $5, because if I don't know, I always like to go with the higher number, because I don't want to sensationalize what happened. So we'll say $5. I said, I can't do it for $5, man. There's no way. And he's like, I'll tell you what, I will fill the thing with games, and then we could do $5. And I said, all right. Okay. I guess we could do that. So let's take a look at the games we've got. They're absolute garbage. For the DS, we got My Baby, First Steps. Ooh. Gross. Coming up right behind it, Disney Princesses. What is it? Disney Disney Princess Magical Jewels. I'm a filthy old pirate, because as soon as I saw that, I saw Disney Princess Family Jewels. So it's not Disney Princess Family Jewels, I assure you. It's Disney, and we can't get it. Story of Our Lives, right? Anyway, Disney Princess Magical Jewels. Who made that? Disney, licensed by Nintendo. All right. Does anyone know? Oh wait, I can. Charm Girls Club. These are games only a mother could love. Charm Girls Club. My Fashion Show. Great. I wonder if they have pirate stuff. Okay. Coming up next, a game. If you have a DS or a 3DS, you need this game. You simply need it. The only thing that's bad about this game, the reason it's not exciting to have, is because of how common it is. But it is one of the finest handheld games made in the past, 15 years. Definitely. Whenever the DS came out, this is one of the first games they put out for it, and it's really common. But if you have a DS, you gotta get it. It's just too good. It's Clubhouse Games. It has a whole bunch of board games and or action games. Like billiards, for example. Playing billiards on the touchscreen works surprisingly well. There are games like there's a teeter-totter of sorts. There's like a teeter-totter that goes like this, and you and your buddy take turns putting a block on this big saucer, on this big teeter-totter, to see who topples it. There's Battleship. All the games are online. but they're also, I believe, passed back and forth, too. At least there's a number of them. Somewhere between 30 to 50 games, I think, and the interface is clean. Great stuff. So that's a very good game. It's just I already had it. I think I may have it in triplicate. So, Spores Creatures. It's you're gonna have to tell me if this sucks. I remember Spore was a big deal coming out, and I believe it kind of flopped. Then there were like all these other games that came out. With it, I don't know. That could be good, could be bad. Here's probably a decent game, just a yawner. MX versus ATV, Untamed. We couldn't manage to tame this cart. It was just too untamable, too ferocious of a game. Okay. Bowling, ATV polling, AMF bowling pinbusters. Whatever. I mean, it's better than a little girl game, but here's the thing. Here's a whole game devoted to bowling. Bowling is in that clubhouse game we just talked about. Brain Age. If you ever want to get depressed, test yourself on Brain Age. See how old your brain is. You'll be pleasantly disappointed. Style Lab. We're going into the Style Lab here. Style Lab Makeover by Ubisoft. Ooby-dooby-doo. Okay. Tell you what, Ubisoft, for all the badass games Ubisoft makes, they sure make a lot of little kid stuff. They're the ones who make like horses and babies and all those games. Oh, here's another Style Lab. What was the one we just got? Makeover. Alright, now that I'm made over, let's go into the Style Lab and design some jewelry. Hoosier, I know you're dying for this set. You're dying for this lot. I know it. What do we got here? I don't know what this is, but I'm slightly interested. Discovery Club, Discovery Kids is branding this, and the game is called Spider Quest. Oh, Vicky, come on, Spider Quest. I'll put this on your pillow for you. High School Musical 3. There you go. Sure that'll bring you guys all back to your Glee days. And then finally, it was the one game I was going to take. It was the one game I was interested in taking. For whatever reason, this game's always eluded us. But it is, I would say this is the very definition of a hidden gem, because it looks like absolutely nothing interesting. However, it's a Nintendo game, made by Nintendo, and for every time I've ever heard anything about it, it's been nothing but good. So I'm kind of excited to give this one a shot. It's Elite Beat Agents, which on its own could run you around $10 plus shipping. So, of course, the one that's interesting won't focus. Not a huge deal. Elite Beat Agents. You see what it's saying there. I don't know too much about it. It's a rhythm game though, and it's very Japanese. It's kind of funny, but I hear the gameplay is pretty good, and I could imagine using the touchpad for a rhythm game could be somewhat interesting. So yeah, it's kind of in the vein of it's kind of in the pantheon of really strong, classic, well-loved rhythm games like Amplitude and Parappa the Rapper. So I don't know, haven't played it, but $5 on that. The case alone, really nice. Elite Beat for $5. I don't know if I would have paid $5 on Elite. I definitely would have paid $3 on Elite. Definitely. And then we got another $4. let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 games, 13 games. 13 games in the case for $5. I know a lot of it's garbage, but hey, you know what? We could make some little girl's day, couldn't we? There you go. Because, man, everybody's got a DS. Every family at least has one DS floating around. So we can always give those up. Okay, the final deal. How are we doing on time? Way behind on time. Oh, that's good. I didn't realize I was taking a drink. I usually wait to the end of the show. That's just that famished. I had to go for it. This one was just yesterday. We're over budget. It's after Christmas. It seems, every time I'm trying to save money, somebody calls to see if I want to go out to dinner or come over for the weekend or I leave for the weekend. It's been nothing but a money pit. My credit card is on fire. Luckily, tax season is here, so we'll be okay. The ship's not going to go into hock. The last thing I needed to be doing, though, was make big purchases. And then I walked into a pawn shop yesterday, and what did we find? Well, we happened to find a couple of high-end handhelds. There was a sign. The sign said, for $50, you get yourself a nice, top-of-the-line, new 3DS XL. You'll notice the little knobby. That's actually a second analog stick, believe it or not. No additional games or software downloaded onto it. I know it's a little bled out there. Maybe if I turn her off, you'll be able to see her a little better. There she is. You can tell no scratches. Really nice shape on the screen itself. Outer part looking real nice. There was a price sticker on the back here I had to get off. We got that guy off. Serial number still on there. Came with a charger. $50. I said, gee, that's sure nice, but do we really need it? Do we really need it? Like I said, we're over budget, bro. Payday's still not for another week. Should we really be doing this? And that's what she said. I'll tell you what. If you buy both, we'll do it for $80. And I said, both for $80. Now the second one appears to have a surface scratch or two that you probably can't see. You can barely see it, but it's there. There's a couple of surface scratches on the top. And interior, everything is perfect. However, there is an inch long scratch right about there. Other than that, everything inside is in very good shape. Again, no additional software or anything like that. But she's pretty new and ready to go. So that's two 3DS XLs for $80. I was like, that's pretty good. And then I said, well, what about the games? And she said, well, we got 3 games here. I'll do $10 on one and $5 on the other 2. So $20 altogether. And I said, can you just throw them in with the 3DSs? You got to go for it, right? And she says, well, I can't do that. But what I can do is I'll throw you the 3 games and we'll bump it from $80 to $90 flat, no tax. So the 2 systems, 3 games, $90. The 3 games being Adventure Time. I don't even remember the proper name. The Ice King is trying to steal all our garbage, and I don't know. That's what it's called, I believe, something like that. Very extremely common, worth nothing adventure game. Monster Hunter Ultimate 4 was what she was asking $10 on. I believe this one's a little obsolete. Oh, look at the back. Look at that big tongue on that guy. But this is still a really fun game, one player. I don't know if you need the... Doesn't look like it. This doesn't require the new 3DS. Some of them do. And then finally, Tamagotchi Life. This looks like, nothing. Looks really boring. But you'll notice it is a Nintendo Select. And I remember it was rattling around my head what these Tamagotchis are. This was Nintendo's first foray into mobile gaming. So Tamagotchi, I believe, was like their Mii's, only in mobile form. And I guess they made some sort of 3DS version of this. Doesn't look like my kind of game, but I was surprised to find out that while she was asking $5 on it, this game's still going for $25 plus shipping on Amazon. How about that? So I guess we'll keep her. Nice little bonus to our $90 price tag. That's a lot of money for a very small package. But what are we going to do? Well, we're going to take the one with scratches and we're going to put her up on Amazon. These right now are going for around $135 plus shipping. We're in it for $90. So if we have to wait on it about a week for it to sell, I think that's okay. We'll get the money back and have the 3DS and the games for free. How about that, huh? After shipping, Amazon costs, maybe another $5-10 on top of it. So there you go. Not too bad, huh? Alright, there you go. Let's get back to Chibi. We'll get back out there. Try and clean up the rest of those dog prints. Try not to frickin' die. And then we'll see what you guys have to say. And the old bag that tells no tales. Alright, let's do it. It's Chibi Robo. Plug into Adventure for the Nintendo GameCube. And incidentally, the day I got Chibi Robo, they were asking $20 for it. There were 2 copies of it. I bought both, put the other one on Amazon for $40 plus shipping, and we got this guy for free. Let's get to it. All right. Back in the pit. Let's unplug ourselves and get the heck out there. For God's sake, Chibi, take your little suit off there. You're back at it. All right, here we go. Oh my lord. Are you seeing this? Yeah. Oh yeah? The game disc could not be read. Please read the Nintendo GameCube instruction booklet for details. Well, pooey on you then. Let's see if I can pull it out of here and put it back in. Man, oh man, Shevitz. Oh, there she is. Let's pull her out. She looks great. Didn't have any real problems here. Oh, here we go. Got Business old do-rag here. He used to wear this in his hair. So there should be plenty of hair grease in there. Alright, well, we're going to pop this in. We'll see if it works. Loading. Chibi seems happy. Hey, there she is. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Alright, so we're back. This time we're not going to kill ourselves. I'm just here to clean. But I think I've cleaned the place relatively well. Oh wait, didn't we have some footprints to mop up? Did we get all those? We did. Where's the foyer? Is this the foyer? Oh, maybe I should give you guys gameplay. Sorry. We're back. Yeah, forget the other rooms for now. Alright. Hey, what's that? Oh, look! It's just a sticker someone put over a cracked window? Oh, okay. I don't have a blast. Do I have a blaster? That's what I get for not looking at the instructions, huh? What is the first? Where is the foyer? Somebody want to tell me where a foyer is? I think we're gonna go talk to this superhero. How about you? You gonna talk to me? Manager, I never heard a word in real life before, but it sounds very important. Chibi Robo and Telly seem very close. She's working on a journal. Nice to see good friends like that. Also, Drake is patrolling the area again. That's the toy that you saw running around. I love the way his big boots clomp around. It's so manly. If Drake does this pose right in front of me, I'll have to run away. I don't blame you. It would be so embarrassing. Okay. Alright. I just really regret ever listening to this. Oh, are you gonna go? Go! Go, go, go! Hey, you're trying to peek at my diary again? Oh, sorry. No, no, of course not. I'm trying to get you out of the way. Oh. Oh, boy. Life is a robot. Oh, we better plug in while we're here. There we go. Want to make the same mistake twice now. No, no. No, thank you. Oh. Why is that happening? Yeah, that happened 4 times. I don't know why. Every time I try and plug myself in, something drops from Lord knows where. And not just there, either. This game is really perplexing. Where is that coming from? I mean, isn't a foyer... They're not letting me out of here. Let's see what this guy has to say. This is Drake. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest. Good morning, Chibi Robo. What's this, no answer? Space Hunter Code Part 1. Greet everyone by yelling. Alright. Perhaps you've been shocked into silence by the sight of toys moving. Do not be afraid, friend. The toys in this house move and speak when humans aren't around. Enough talk. It bores Drake Redcrest. Let us be friends, O diminutive one. As a friend, it is my duty to inform you that your life appears to need more justice. Oh my gosh, guys. This is about as exciting as I thought household chores would be. And, I feel like I was right on the money. But Drake Redcrest can solve that problem. Take this special gift. It's just for you. Okay. What do you got? Is this the blaster I heard so much about? Drake Redcrest suit. Oh, great. Shall I show you how to down it? No, I figured I know how to get it. Put it on. Do not keep red Drake Redcrest. Show me how it looks on you. Okay. I'll put it on. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, you can't deny that. That's just great. Alright, well, we didn't do a lot of cleaning. Do I have anything to throw away? Let's see. I don't know what a garbage. Alright. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. As you can see, lots to explore. I know that we didn't seem to get anywhere. But I love the idea of just being able to plug the guy in. Oh wait, maybe we should plug him in before we leave. Oh, enough! Here we go, let's hit this plug here. We don't want Chibi running out of batteries. Poor guy already had to deal with it once. Alright, thanks, Chibi. Okay. Take care, buddy. Thanks for the fun. And thanks for cleaning up. Alright, we're back. That, I could possibly have been the worst showing of what Chibi Robo is all about ever. You're supposed to clean. I played the game too much. I cleaned the whole room, and then before the show. So a game about cleaning, we had nothing to clean. Ah, well done. All right, let's go over the bag here. Chibi Robo though, it's not easy to find. It's kind of an expensive game these days for the GameCube. And I guess I can see why. It's kind of fun just tooling around a house like that. Alright, what do we got? This comes... Gee, I sure hope we didn't do this one already. I don't think we did. This comes from Antelope84, who lives all the way down in Australia. How about that, huh? Amazing to know that someone all the way in Australia has seen the goings-on of our little pirate ship. So thanks for the letter, Antelope. He asks, hey Raz, say the ship was going to sink and you had to save 5 carts only. What do you rush and save? Well, carts, I believe he's talking about cartridges. That's hard to say. Most carts are pretty easy to replace, for one thing. So I guess maybe some of our more expensive ones. We've got Mighty Final Fight. Probably keep that one. Try and get that one. Cowboy Kid. That one's really hard to find. You can't even find that, on like those old. Can't even find that on a compilation or something like that. So maybe those two. maybe Metal Storm. But to be honest, I think I would be more concerned about what memory cards I'd be able to keep. That's where the real bread and butter is, my friend. Carts, you can only save so much. Maybe my quest for the Avatar, Ultimate Quest for the Avatar. I've played that quite a bit. Maybe want to keep that because it's got a battery backup on it. But no, I'm thinking memory cards, man. I would want to keep my memory card for Animal Crossing. My Animal Crossing game's been going on for 18 years. I hate to lose that. That's probably number one. Of anything that I would probably keep for my collection, probably number one. If everything got ruined, it'd be that memory card. There's just so much, it's just sentimental value there. PlayStation 2, probably the memory card that I have that has a C and a D on it, because that's got my characters from Champions of Norath. Played those through college. It's got my Dark Cloud 2 account. That's hours and hours of gameplay right there. A lot of good RPGs. Dark Alliance. For whatever reason, C and D had really good action RPGs. So yeah, I had a few of those PS2 memory cards I'd sure want to keep a hold of. If I could grab all the ones of the alphabet. And just recently, I've amassed enough PS2. You're gonna love this. I've amassed enough PS2 memory cards now that I have a small treasure chest, and in it I've labeled a memory card for every letter of the alphabet. So any PS2 game I can think of which we have many, I can now pop in, easily have a memory card for it, and know where that memory is going to be. 3 years down the line when I decide to play that stupid game again. So yeah, memory cards are important. I'd put those over carts any day, because there's just so much more that you could probably put into them. So, all right, thanks for the question, Antelope. Thanks for watching. If you have a question for the Gaming Galleon, please feel free to whisper it to me on Twitch. Throw it to me at gaminggalleon@gmail.com. Carrier pigeon. I was going to say telekinesis. That's not true. Send it any way you can. And I'd be happy to put it in the old bag for you. Answer it on the show. And you're part of Gaming Galleon history. How about that? All right. I think we'll leave it there. Actually, real quick, I'm going to show you kind of the stuff that Tracy found in cleaning that we've been looking for forever. Road Rash 64. I knew we had it. I've been looking at for the right price for years and years. I think we found it for 10 sometime last year, which is a good deal on it. Then I just couldn't. I don't know what happened to it. I remember consciously looking for it a couple months ago. Couldn't find it. Then she opens a drawer that I used to keep N64 games in before they became too much, and this is sitting in there. It must have been camouflaged when I emptied the case. Uncanny. Secondly, Ultimate Codes for Animal Crossing. Wow, have we been looking for this disc? I thought I lost it in my garage somewhere because I play Animal Crossing in the garage. No, she found it buried under a bunch of crap in the house. What's great about this disc is this allows us to, via hacking, via cheating, you put this disc in before you put Animal Crossing in, and it will allow you the ability to unlock 5 Nintendo games that were otherwise inaccessible in any other legitimate way possible for your game. So we're talking Punch-Out!, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Brothers, Ice Climber, and I don't know which one is escaping me, but yeah, like Punch-Out! and Zelda, to get those back. This is really good too because we just recently lost our only copy of Punch-Out! And Super Mario Brothers when my nephew accidentally erased his town. So we can get those back now. And then finally, she happened to find this guy in some Tupperware. It's a GameCube in this nice case. And what's inside? A GameCube and a whole slew of cords. What are those cords? Those are the 4 connectivity cords that you need to hook 4 Game Boy Advances up to a GameCube to use them in place of GameCube controllers for certain games that allow you to use a Game Boy Advance as a second screen. So instead of using a GameCube controller, you got 4 people huddled around a GameCube with their own respective Game Boys. They're all sharing the main television screen, but then they also have their own intimate information happening on their respective Game Boys. Only a few games used it, but what great games they were. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which is soon coming out to the Switch, being re-released, was one of them. And then also 4-player Zelda. Could you imagine playing a 4-player Link to the Past? That's what this is. And in addition to it, everyone has their own Game Boy screen to get additional information. Very special. So I put that thing together. It took me years to get enough cables for the right price and the system. I put them all in that thing so that if I happen to have a few people over, we could just open it up and play a really special game. And then I lost it. So there you go. Thanks, Tracy. We'll leave it there. Take Tracy's advice. Try and do something nice for somebody else. I am really going to try my best to follow in her footsteps because she really helped things out in my life. And I don't know what to do without her. We'll see you next time. And until then, farewell and adieu to ye fair Spanish maidens. Farewell and adieu, ye ladies of Spain, for we received orders for to clean up our crap. And lo, nevermore shall we see ye all again. Give your brother and sister a hug sometime. Keep your powder dry, mateys.